Hi there and welcome to episode 12 of my Swamp Viking playthrough. I'm Icon and we're going to head home today. There was a little caravan fight outside there. We lost one of our kind, but well, while the loss will be mourned, I'm bringing a lot of precious treasures back home to my colony, and we're going to have fun with that. Apart from that, the colony is making really nice progress here. Lozano, well, okay, witnessed ally's death. So at least Lozano has a breakdown after he was actually the person killing Black Panther. So I take that as an excuse for his horrible behavior, at least something. So apart from that, we're doing really fine. Food's here for I don't know how long, 24 days. It's only our friends here. And there's options to do pemmican without end. All I'd need is some meat. Wildlife-wise, well, not wildlife, animal-wise, I got the turkeys, finally. So I think we're going to be able to breed a few turkeys as well, which is really nice. Apart from that, my caravan will take another day before they come back home. Alright. So, yeah, Ragnolf and Addison are busy with our prisoners here. Well, most of them are just being prepared for the Royal Tribute Collector, while Ironhead, yeah, it's going to be recruited. Ironhead was just way too fitting with this naming to not be with us. So Black Panther will not do anything anymore, so I can cancel his old work projects. Well. So I'm not that mad or sad about losing one of my warriors. You know, they are fighters, and therefore, even if the death was a really stupid one, dying is part of the program. So I shouldn't look at it this way. He's in Valhalla now. That's how I should look at it, if you ask me. So let's hunt some small game here while I want to increase my pemmican resources. So they're traders meeting up with us. So do you guys have anything interesting for sale? Not really. Well, that's not entirely true, but nothing I'd need in a larger scale of things. That prosthetic leg would be really awesome, though. Can I afford that? I don't think so. So far away from being able to. So prosthetic leg is better than a peg leg, and therefore I would take it. But well. So I'm out of chalk blocks. We need new chalk chunks, that means. So are there any outside there? This looks pretty white to me. There we go. Just making sure to have a certain stockpile of these things. Okay, now then, let's wait until the tribe's back home. So there shouldn't be any problem with the restlessness now, because we did an expedition there. I mean, I could go for the infested city there too, but I don't know. It's scaring me a bit, to be quite honest, to attack a place like that. Alright, Ragnolf is preparing that place. Fine and everything. Kibble production is running too. Did I configure it correctly? That's the question. Yeah, that looks good. Insect and human, or yeah. Okay, good. So that stuff is running away here too. Now then. So friends will be coming back home today. Meanwhile, I hope that the Royal Tribute Collector will arrive as soon as possible, because obvious reasons. Alright. Tending failed. Interesting. So Edison is on another binge there. I don't mind. So what I do mind though, well, can I build a copy of these and it's a terrain affordance. But I wonder if I'm able to put down a copy of these here. Nah, I can't just expand the... It would be really cool if this thing had a feature which expands the growing zone automatically. But no problem. Going to do a new growing zone here. Oh, I don't want to do a granite apiary though. Slate? Yeah, slate, sandstone, that's all the stuff I got left over from another... I think from that summit crab. I think that those were the leftovers of the summit crab, if I remember correctly. So let's do this. Wow, this is really bad. Okay, there we go. So there we go, and let's do some other flowers here. So our friends came home. I just want to make more honey here because I feel like honey is something my Norsemen should be having. Also, I don't want the honey here being used for simple meals. If we use that for fine meals or such, okay, but really not pemmican or simple meals or stuff like that. Well, whatever. I'm going to let Ragnalf here cook it away for once, but in the long run, it's a waste of honey. That stuff has such a long growth time. It's just not smart to do it like that. Anyways, I wanted to check out, so the restlessness factor is still here, but it's, well, they're not unhappy because of anything, so I guess it's just fine. Alright. Care does not have a meditation spot, but he does. I don't get it. The game keeps doing that, and I don't know why. I configured the egg thingy the other day, didn't I? Just want to check it out one more time. Yeah, fertilized eggs forbidden in the freezer. Good. I think I need to bring up more meat because we need to do more pemmican. That stuff's just not enough. So somebody told me. So how can I? Ah, here. Select. If you right-click, select similar, you can select all the things on the map. It's something I learned in between this and the last episode, and I wanted to share. Allow tool is a wonderful thing. And, okay, Hefty, Persona Zeus Hammer. I really love that this thing is called Hefty. So, freewielder. Anyone can pick it up and use it. This is a freewielder hammer. Awesome. So, it's, started out good and even became better. So, who's my best melee? Ragnalf. Well, I want that on a melee exclusive person, you know. Because once you have something like a Zeus hammer, you won't be swapping your weapons too much. Well, I think Toteson was the person I wanted to have for that. So let's do this. Let's replace the Dane axe with Hefty. What does it say? Round shield will be unusable. Yeah, no problem, man. You don't need a round shield where you go now. Apart from that, we don't need the elephant tooth anymore, and I think that's a good thing there. Okay, wonderful. The only thing lacking on Todason is now a plate armor, but I think I'm going to see this through right now. So, oh yeah, here instead of the leather armor. I see. So overall, Todason's installation suffered a lot for that, but well, pretty decent sharp armor now, so I'm happy with that. That means I got people which I could send up front to tank some bullets for me, you know. Okay, so we're going to do some glorious hunting tonight. We're going to hunt down one of those Megasloth. Megasloths are always a very impressive bounty. And, well, Lozano, you're the person to kite that beast. Because of your recent, how to call it, achievements. Also, man, you're not the person wielding the wearing the Architect shield belt. How does that thing work? Single person shield, blah. Attempt to stop. Does nothing against melee. Lacks any recharge mechanism. There's the downside. So I think I'm going to forbid that even. For the time being, out of the simple reason I want to make sure that this thing is available when I really need it. Like a single use Architect shield belt, I can't imagine situations where we're going to use that. But hunting a Megasloth is none of those. So there we go. Here we go. It's even a masterwork, so maybe I'm going to sell it after all. I haven't fully decided on that yet. Poison synthesis. Not sure if my folks wouldn't be selling that one. And the psychic pacifier was the forced joining thing. Okay. So what do we have here? A harmless plasmorph. Okay. So what about that infested city there? Let's go. Come on. I want to check it out. They are Vikings after all, you know? So going to bring the alpacas for carrying the stuff, and I'm going to stick with the same strategy as before. I'm going to keep Addison and Ragnolf at home, and the other people will just go there. But I'm going to bring the Architect shield belt on this mission because I figured that the Architect shield belt would be a awesome piece of gear against infestation enemies. Just my thought. Okay, we're going to send them, and there we go. Adventure time! So delighted about that. I mean, this was, after all, the bigger concept of the series, to have these Vikings do their raids and, yeah, you know, just do some good old-fashioned Norseman fun. Okay, Addison is the warden in this situation. She's learning, isn't she? Oops. Well, very slowly, but she's learning. Okay. Ironhead is trying to flirt with Addison. Okay. Telling a tale about masculinity. I see. Yeah, okay. So it seems like Addison and Ironhead are getting along quite nicely. Okay. The Animus Vox is Addison's pet at this point. Yeah, she's one of my main handlers, so it does make sense after all. And at the same moment, I think Addison is also training her social skills so well with the prisoners I got now. Very happy with that. And also, yeah, with all the dead animals in the freezer, I'm able to bring up more pemmican. That's good. freezer. It's not like we're having any freezer here. So these folks will be traveling 2 more days until they hit the infested city. Well, I'm also quite willing to just turn my back on that. If it's too spooky, we're just going to run, you know. I'm not willing to risk the life of everybody just for the discovery of some ruins. But we have to take a look. I mean, if you check it out historically, the Norse people were among the first few people to discover America first, so that's how far their traveling curiosity went, and therefore I think it's a fine choice to say these guys will be trying to travel and check out things. A natural curiosity, I would say. Let's sweep out the room first, and then you can go for a chat on Griffin. So Addison is hitting social level 5 soon. That's good. Really need better people here on these departments. So Ragnalf should be working on that torch lab. Poor Vicky. Sitting in the dark there. Could also sow out some plants in there. There we go. Isn't that a nicer room now? Thought so. I think she should definitely sow out some plants in there. Alright. Ragnalf, meanwhile, tries to train all the animals in here. What about the turkey eggs, though? 71%. It's going to go crazy as soon as I have more than 1 turkey. Hauling training failed. Okay. Mad raccoon. Such a mad raccoon. Where's Ragnalf? Far away. Well, let's see. If possible, I don't want to pop any traps, but well. Not sure if that's really possible. So this very much looked like the raccoon realized what's happening here and then voluntarily tossed itself into a trap. I don't think that's what happened, but that's definitely how it looked like. Okay. I wonder if they're going to set up another camp before they hit that city or not. Pregnant alpaca. So we start breeding now. So turns out Addison is just busy with the prisoners some part of the day. And apart from that, well, there she goes, helping with the cookery. Yeah, those guys are just very busy with the cooking business. Oh, that's okay, I think. No. Oh, not the food poisoning while you're on a mission, man. That's really rough. So, I think they're going to hit that spot today. Okay, got some visitors. And there's meat rotting in the storage, but that's nothing too unusual here. Why is there wake up in my freezer? Wow, that poor Megasloth meat. Okay. At least my folks are going to sleep before they're going to hit that infested place. Oh no, not like this. I mean, they're literally now making it super dangerous by having 2 food poisoned people here. Fighting there is pretty much out of question. Like, masonry material trader, yeah, whatever. I got 2 people being very slow and puking every now and then. They also do that during fights, so that's that. The Caravan itself is very slow now too because of the food poisoning. I mean, the good thing about food poisoning, it wears off quite quickly. So what the actual? So this is an infested city, right? How is that supposed to be explorable? I mean, this is just way too many walls. So I might assume that there's some sort of cache in there in the middle. There's bodies everywhere. Apart from that, no loot or something like that. So I guess loot will be hidden inside these solid rooms. So, well, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to bring up a good position to fight. So, let's see. Let's see how this goes. I think this is pretty easy, actually. So just want to make sure that Lozano is not accidentally wielding any grenades again. And then we just have to put Totoson in front of any combat. And there are so many choke points here that I really think it should be easy to get this done here. I mean, I even got somebody with a Architect shield belt. I mean, that's so much defensive power. That should work after all. So, but not like this. I need to stare on the floor. Ah, the Mega Scarab. Okay, so Totoson is getting swarmed a bit here, and that's bad. If I fall back here, I think it's going to be better. So that shield belt definitely. Well, okay, we abort mission. We run. We're getting just swarmed here, and I really expected way more from that stupid shield belt, to be quite honest. And yeah, okay. I didn't expect all the mega spiders and such either to instantly know where my people are. So okay, never mind. You need an army for these. We lost a ton of people. Okay. Now I know what to think about that. Greed got the best of me, but well, that's no problem. I don't mind about situations like these too much, because honestly, when you're doing a lot of outside expedition stuff, you shouldn't be too worried about losing people, or you're just not enjoying your time at all. It's just my experience. Okay, that sucked. Going to remember that Infested City event is, well... Okay, Fearless Clutch Mother, that's not really a problem. I don't want to sound too salty here, but that kind of map is, well, nothing I want to play again. Because mainly it, The main downside about that was the fact that all the enemies instantaneously came together there. I mean, sure, that's how the AI works, but this would be only fun if you're able to put the enemies against each other and do some kind of guerrilla warfare or something like that. This way, it just, I don't know. It feels like when I'm able to do this safely, I don't need to raid anywhere because I'm way too strong to need stuff like that. That's just my point of view there. Why should I go for these events if I don't need them anymore? That's no, not there yet. This is a two-man job because I need somebody the Feralist Clutch Mother can attack. Because these beasties are very quick on their target, on their revenge. That's what I wanted to say. So, there we go. Buddy, what's happening here? They never did that before. No, come on, they never did that before. Okay, I'm gonna use the Psychic Shock Lance then. If it has to be that, it has to be that. Interesting. They, in the past, these monsters never were that smart. I've never had a Feralist Clutch Mother not only swapping the target, but also not being fooled by my tricks here. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't have done that without the Psychic Shock Lance there. I really knew that I might be needing that. So, let's go. Can't Addison treat herself? Isn't that a possibility there? Come on, Addison. Oh man, I'm so annoyed about losing so many people. Like this mod pack, Go Explore, is a pretty big disappointment in general so far. I mean, Orwell. Yes. I feel always bad when I say something like that, but most of the events so far felt horribly balanced, and whenever I entered one of these events, every single time, everybody of my people died, or most of my people died. It's okay for me to make losses, but what's not okay to me is basically I have to run away from every of those. It's getting in there and realizing, oh no, I can't do that, and then running away, and that's pretty boring. And because people don't like boring things like me, they do silly things and go greedy and just kill everybody. But honestly, from my point of view, the smartest thing I could have done there would have been nothing, just going back home. And that's not what I feel like, why are these things then there? If the smartest interaction is none. Don't like that. But, well, you gotta try out mod packs to know more about that. Losing a few people won't be that much of a trouble. We're going to get them back. Especially with this amount of prisoners I'm taking in this run in general. Whoa, buddy, you need food. I don't think there's going to be any too big problem with getting my people back or such. Just, yeah, I've summed it up what I felt about that. It was like, why did I go there again? Because I had to just, the only option was basically to run away there, period. There's, would have been the only option to play this, and that's boring. That's just plain out boring. Whatever, I'm just a little bit sad about that Zeus hammer. Well, we're going to find other things. I mean, it was, after all, blasphemy to begin with. What should Norse people want with a Zeus hammer, after all? It has to be an Odin's hammer, or at least a Thor's hammer. you know, it's just, I guess this hammer was a bad omen to begin with. Ragnalf, this person here is starving. Just saying. So I'm really happy that Ironhad went voluntarily into the colony. And yeah, those people I originally thought I would be selling them to a slaver, they're going to be part of the colony next. So my friends, I thank you so much for watching. I'm really sad about the loss of these people, but at least now I know that the Infested City event is one to be played with an army of power armored people to have fun with it. Lesson learned. Apart from that, I hope you're forgiving me a bit of my saltiness here. I'm always disappointed with this Go Explore mod pack. I really noticed that it's a constant feeling with that. So possibly not gonna enable it on future runs anymore, but I'm going to test it alongside this series. Whatever, enough negativity. I enjoyed this episode nevertheless. The losses from today will be not too much of a trouble in 1 or 2 episodes. So yeah, leave a like, leave a subscription. I'd be super happy if you do, and I hope you're coming back for another episode when we're going to rebuild this mess and going to recruit more people. I mean, we're 7 people after this again, so things should be fine. All right, see you then. Goodbye.